Welcome to the Automation Car Design Competition. Over 450 entries, 11 categories, and Mr. Regular as a guest judge in his very own special category. The entries will be judged in 2 rounds, the preliminaries and the finals, for each category. The categories span from way back 40s luxury barges all the way to futuristic concept cars. The preliminaries are judged on a scale from 0 to 10 by 3 judges. At least 3 finalists will be selected based on this score at the end of each category's preliminary round. Today, we shall find out who's going to get into the finals of the Creative Crazy Car category. And first up is Apex 0912. Oh, that is unfortunate. It's starting out with very poor stats. It's trying to be a track car or a race car.
It tries to go on a track day, but doesn't really fit there.
Yeah, it doesn't quite perform for what it's going at. Maybe it has a too narrow restrictor plate or something. Anyway, let's take a look at the design.
Oh my god, the 90s have called.
Yeah.
If you... Oh... No, he didn't properly do the fixtures on one side versus the other. They are mirrored on one side.
Yeah.
So, yeah, on the one side where they are correct, it kind of looks cool. It does look like
it looks like a project track day car or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And the rear is not even bad too. It's nice.
At least the pieces assembled together looks like a realistic one.
Yep. Yeah.
Double overhead cam.
So what do we think?
It's a solid design.
Yeah, a 5. I agree.
Yeah,
yes, solid.
I would say it's solid. The stats though, maybe it's actually a replica. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I would settle with 5. But the from the design, it's struggling in the stats though. Is that a -1 there? Would that give it a 4? Do you want to give it?
I don't know if it is.
I don't
if
know.
it is like a track day car made by someone in his shed, it probably doesn't appeal to the market. So
that
for me, it's not a problem in this case.
Okay, fair enough. That is a convincing argument to me. So let's put it at 5. Next up is Crystallis. And here we have a luxury premium car. Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Pretty high drivability, very high prestige, very high safety. Alright, it does look like a weird build though with all the warnings for a car like that. Let's have a look.
What the hell?
What is this?
Whoa!
What is going on?
On the front it is worse. What's going on here?
It's the
I'm
tyrant. It's the tyrant of design. Oh my god.
Can you really see someone looking for a luxury premium car going around with something like this?
This is what I want.
But the rear, my god, that wing, yo.
Tyrant V16.
Oh my god. Okay. This is a fun car. I really like the little rings above the wheel arches.
They're bolted on, basically.
Bolted.
Yeah,
It's
bolted on wheel
But
arches.
also like quad cam turbo sport.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. It is a completely ridiculous car. Absolutely ridiculous. But kind of cool.
I cannot say it's a what the fuck or very bad.
It's good.
It has some care put into it. It has proper details. It's just horrible looking, but it's
it kind of
cool.
wants to though, right?
There's a huge dissonance between the markets and the look.
Yeah, that is fun. It's a really fun car.
The way it does it, I like it. Also, look at it. It has a double mirror.
Double mirror. Oh yeah, it does.
Oh my god, yes.
It's
also.
cool. Okay, well, I would say it's a 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking the same. Yeah, a 7.
Okay, let's settle with that then. Next up was Conan Murder. Okay, the stats are a little weird. So we are in 1991, so the stats overall can be quite a bit lower. Very reasonable engineering times and stuff, and you can see that in the stats. Yeah.
car. Really
Some kind of track car. Some weird track car. Okay, let's look at the design.
Okay.
Oh my god!
What is going on?
The
Oh
rear.
god, I think it's a time machine in some
Yes.
way.
It is. Look at the rear. It is a time machine.
Oh my
Yes.
god! Oh my god! With the cable. Look at the
Oh.
details of the cable running around.
Wow.
awesome.
Shit.
It's awesome.
You have to say, since it's creative, it's proper creative. You have to give them
Yes,
credit
I
there.
think my
Wow.
fixtures haven't settled in yet because there's so many fixtures. Ah, now finally the front has settled in. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah.
Wow.
That is actually pretty cool. The cables running around the sides.
Wow. Conan, you have too much time on your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look at it from the top in the rear. That is awesome. Like from top view in the rear, there's this cylinder that sticks up in the middle.
Ah, yes, I noticed this.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
awesome. Okay.
Doc Brown would like this car.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes. Okay, crazy. Yeah, the rear is looking very detailed and pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous car. It is. Yeah. Okay. This is
Wow.
actually pretty great, I would say. Is this
Yeah.
an 8?
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
This is an 8.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
an 8.
Okay, let's
Great.
settle with an 8. And the next one is Hatter. All right, what is this? It scores 0 in everything, but low safety penalty. Okay, 0 safety supposedly. Okay, 0 safety. Well, if that car doesn't need safety, then it's fine, I guess.
Unsafe for highway use, maybe.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay.
Oh, what is this?
That's pretty awesome.
That's a
why?
marauder, I would say.
This is
Oh, God.
crazy. Okay,
It is
Oh
indeed.
god. This is a monster truck.
it is
It
it
is.
is a monster truck, and it very much looks like a Hot Wheels creation, doesn't it? Like a Hot
It
Wheels
does.
car in reality. Because on those little
Ah.
things you can't have much detail. So this
Yeah.
kind of looks like it. Like in
If
big,
you look from
in
very
rear.
far, it could fit.
And the engine is fantastic.
V12.
2,200 horsepower, 3,000 newton meters of torque. Yep, it's big. 14.8 liters. So I quite like it actually. It's completely
Well,
crazy. It's creative.
It's absolutely crazy.
It is
but
not
it
not
fits.
detailed, but
It should be crazy.
yeah, it is crazy. I would say it's has its ups and downs. I would go for 6 or 7.
I was going for a 5. Because, yeah, it's crazy and everything,
I
but
would
it
go
is
for
really
a 6.
bland.
It's crazy.
Yeah, then let's go with a 6. Next up is Jag Stang 94. Okay, what? Oh, well, the stats aren't
They're
that
quite
hot.
poor.
Yeah, they are not convincing. But let's
Yeah.
take a look at the looks.
Oh, God.
What is it? Okay,
No.
that's kind of a troll submission.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
the category is crazy, but it's not supposed to be meth crazy. It looks. Oh,
It's crazy, not stupid.
Yeah, crazy category. Well, this is I'm not connecting with it. It's crazy
No.
in the wrong way for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
also 2.5 liter inline 3. Really?
I would say it's a meh at maximum.
I was going for
Yeah.
very bad or terrible in my point of view, but
It's more.
Well,
terrible.
okay,
Or
if my
bad.
meh and then the shit stats would make it
Poor.
a 3.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, next up, John Dam Madden. These stats don't look very convincing to me.
At all.
It doesn't work in any category, basically. So what does this one try to do? Let's take a look at the design. Empty, eco? Not really eco.
It's not elite, it says on the rear.
It's not elite. What is going on with these taillights? It is super strange.
Maybe they
there
saw
are bump
something.
absorption. Bump absorption had been realized.
Right.
It's a safety feature.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
on the front grille it says it's not a charger.
Oh yeah, that's a nice touch.
Good to know.
But the overall just doesn't work to me. So what is it trying to do? Maybe I'm just too stupid, but I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't get it too.
Price.
Yeah.
So
Explain the joke below.
maybe there's a brilliant joke in here. Maybe the viewer has found it. We don't get it, so to me it's a 3 at maximum.
Yeah,
no
it's a
shit
3.
stats, so it's a 2 actually for me.
If it's a 2, yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It's very bad.
Yes. Kieran Harrison. And what is this? A hypercar. A somewhat decently scoring one, but engineering time is through the roof, so we can't really take this one serious in that regard. So, okay. Yeah, that's meh stats because of it. But let's take a look at the design. What is this?
I think it cannot be taken seriously. Also, the looks.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the
So
silver
it's the silver bullet. It's kind of a drag car thing with jet engines. If I see that right?
Yeah. Was it silver bullet or silver bullshit?
Silver bullet.
Sorry, but really.
Yeah, maybe. Also, the letters aren't properly aligned. They are walking upwards when you look at them.
It doesn't quite work for me though.
No, kind of. It's not entirely terrible, but
It's not decent either.
no. I would say it's a 4.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
more
doesn't
4.
work. Yeah.
Next up, Lightor. Okay, now that is some low-scoring thing. 1966 though. That's interesting. 1966.
Oh, true.
Off-road.
Well, let's.
Okay, let's take a look.
Oh.
It's a
Why?
moon rover.
It's a car for NASA. It is a moon rover.
Yes, it is.
Okay, it has loads of antennas. That makes sense. It's kind of weird. I think it's pretty cool for in the creative department for sure.
It's creative for sure. It's not the best car for the game, but it's creative and cool in some way.
It fits its NASA and it's space.
Yeah, it's space.
Space frame. So that's why I should choose a space frame because it's for NASA.
I see.
Nah,
it's a good
terrible
pun,
joke.
actually. It's a good pun, yeah. Okay. As terrible as it looks, I think the idea itself is pretty solid.
Really?
Yeah, I would give it a 5 because
I
of the
also would
idea.
give it a 5. Yeah.
I would give it. I'll ask you to go down to 4, but if you want to start with 5, go with 5.
Next up is Lucas. Oh, nice. These are some great stats, actually.
They are not very comfortable.
No, it's
Not
absolutely
very,
terrible,
but
but
it's aiming for the track.
It's aiming for the track,
it is.
yeah.
It
Fun
is.
track premium, track budget. Even track budget. That's unusual to see a car that actually goes to a budget category in this. Let's have a look. Oh, okay.
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 Well, that's a different track car. Certainly
It
works
is.
from the stats. Those wheels are tiny.
Yep.
Okay.
Very tiny.
I kind of like it. I have to say, kind of like it.
It's not bad.
bonkers.
I mean, it's mad.
Yeah.
And the
mad.
stats are great.
True.
From the design, I would say it's not great. It's solid, but the stats are +1 to me, and the concept, also pointing more towards a 6 for me.
I would give it a 6.
Okay, it's fine. I'll give it a 6.
The next one is by MJ Decker. Oh, what is this? What is this? Terrible
It's a
stats,
mess.
but it doesn't take long to engineer or make.
Look at the safety.
Safety.
Nice.
It's almost
Nice.
100. It's almost 100. Not very drivable, not very comfortable,
Not at
not
all.
sporty, not prestigious, not very
safe.
practical.
It's very safe.
Has some utility. Very good off-road. Extremely good off-road.
Ooh.
It weighs
Oh.
almost 3 tons. That's impressive too.
Wow.
But anyway, let's take a look at the design.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Oh my god, it's
Yes. We go to the military
awesome.
now.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
it is
Wow.
actually amazing. What?
It is really well crafted. It's an armored car.
It's an armored
Wow.
car.
It basically is a military car.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is. Military grade
Cool.
car. Look at that, it even has some external access compartments to the rear
Yes.
where you can store ammunition or something.
And the lamps at the bottom, like for
Like
searching mines.
illuminating the ground so that you don't trip on things while you're unloading and shit. Wow. And
It's-
all the mirrors, and they're all doing different
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. True.
That is so cool. Also, these massive door handles are awesome.
Yes.
Okay,
It lacks a
interesting.
foothold where to stay gripping on the side. Like,
that
you
is
know,
true. Maybe the yeah, it's hard to
Maybe,
make
maybe
this.
it's a
small
limitation though.
Small things.
Yeah, the roof
The
is
roof
also cool.
Nice.
Yes.
Like for heavy duty loading of things.
Mm.
It has a brute military look. I like it.
Yeah,
The
yeah, I
first
like it
reactions were like, "What the hell?" But it's really
fitting
good design.
perfectly.
Yeah. Oh, okay, this is. I would say this is a 9 or
9.
even a 10 for me.
At 10, well, the stats are fitting for this kind of car because it's safe,
yeah,
it's good off-road,
definitely.
it's still drivable because
Yep.
it's not undrivable.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be super, super, super safe, so it makes sense.
And
in
cheap to
some way.
make, and it is. So
Yeah, it's not.
So the stats are
bonkers.
good. The stats don't interfere with a high rating. Okay, this is at least a 9 for me.
This is a
Yeah,
9.
I
yes.
agree, it's a 9.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And that's our first 9 here.
Wow.
It is a wow car. This is actually fantastic. Next up, Mr. Ninja Bob Dude. Okay, pretty good stats overall.
They are.
Yeah, it's not bad.
quite
1995.
solid car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's working. All right, let's take a look.
Bit of a gas guzzler, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In what way exactly is this one crazy? Apart from the engine sticking out at the rear, which is not its fault.
It's, I would say it's a 90s concept car, but nothing else.
Yeah, it looks like
Early
a
90s.
concept. Yeah, early 90s concept car. I'm not so convinced. It's kind of alright, but
meh.
not for the category. The only thing that's crazy about it is the wing. Nothing else, I would say. Maybe the sides are kind of interesting, the striping there, but no. Alright, what do we say?
I'll give it a 4.
Yeah,
4.
I would agree. 4, but the stats are really nice, but then again, it's not really... doesn't tell a story with the stats.
It's not too amazing.
So a 4. Yeah, I agree. And next up is Knickin HC. Okay, we have another problem here, and that would be very, very low scores. Extremely low scores.
Well,
Decent-ish
could also
stats,
say
but much
what
too expensive.
scores?
Yeah, much too expensive for what it tries to do. But okay, let's take a look at the design. Oh,
Okay.
It's 2003.
Doesn't work with me.
It looks weird. It looks really weird. Looks like a
Weird,
ghost.
but not in a good way.
Yeah. What about the rear? looking into that. Yeah, that's a bug with the fixture, but still.
Yeah.
It's not how you're supposed to do it. The quarterback. I'm not so convinced. This doesn't work for me. It's not an appealing car whatsoever. It's like so strange looking car.
It's maybe a solid design, but it's
no, it's not a solid design.
It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Not the front, not the rear.
It's a
poor design,
it's
not good stuff.
somewhat consistent, maybe. No, not even that. No, it isn't.
No.
So a 3 to me, maybe even a 2.
2. I'll go for a 2.
Yeah, a 2. Okay. Next up, Prash Gordon. And another one of these. No stats whatsoever. This is not going so well. Yeah. Basically a car no one wants to buy. But let's take a look at it.
I understand now why no one wants to buy this car.
It doesn't look.
The rear is so weird. Oh my god, it's so weird. What is this even? What is it supposed to be? I don't see. The only thing I want to point out that I like is that the exhaust pipes basically share the same size ratio as the rear lights. But other than that, I'm not too convinced. It's not that crazy. It's just not so good. To me, it's a 3 because of the stats. It's a meh design with bad stats.
It's not different from the other one. I'll go for a 2.
Oh, that is true. All right. And now the design works a little bit better for me. It just doesn't. So it's a 3 to me overall. And Pilix, what do you say?
It's a 3.
Okay.
Overall.
Okay.
Next up is 6th race. Okay, a Trek Premium car in 1975. That's interesting. Scoring pretty well in that category. Not so much else, obviously, if it's Trek Premium. That's very specific. Design.
Well,
Kind of.
75.
The wing is cool. I like the wing, the double wing. And it's
broken.
It's era correct. I think late 70s concept car ish.
Yeah, more like
Maybe?
more like 70s concept.
May I say that, like, on the rear lights have like these patches on to cover up. It's quite cheap.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Also, the lettering is not accurate. It's like all over the place. It's
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
The rear view mirror, I know it's small things, but rear view mirror are completely not the correct shape.
Style, yeah.
Yeah.
It should be at least square. It's a square car everywhere, and you put round.
Yes. All right.
mirrors.
What would we say? Overall, this is a 4 to me.
4.
A 4.
4. Yes.
Yep. All right. Next up, the Amazing Bagman.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
There's a
Safety.
problem.
It's safety problem. Okay. But so let me try just to put in advanced safety and see what it's supposed to score in.
I think we have to
Nothing really.
increase the quality. It's minus 50 quality. That's the
Oh
problem.
yeah, right. It's 0. Okay, it's a Trek budget car or Trek car. Okay.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, let's take a look at the design. What?
What design exactly?
What is this? What?
If you look at the rear, it's intended. The car is intended to be much like narrower.
Yeah. This is very
motorbike.
strange. It looks more like a motorbike, yes.
They tried to make a motorbike into a car.
Yes. It's not really working for me. It's kind of creative, but completely failed at it. I don't know. Very, very strange thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite work for me. It's a 3 to me.
Even a 2. But
Yeah,
yeah.
because of the failed stats, it should at least be road legal. So, okay, settle with the 2. Next up, Viventar. Oh my. Another one that is undrivable and completely useless because of it. What is going on with this?
It's a drift car. Look at the suspension. It is a drift car.
Oh yeah, it is.
Ooh.
It is terminal
Yes.
oversteer galore. But anyway, let's look at the design. What? Okay.
What?
It's like
What?
a Ghostbusters car or something.
It is a 1951 car.
On the side, it has a kill list. Okay. What?
Kills. What?
It is very weird. And the rear,
Maybe
with all
it's the cars
fins.
it kills.
Yeah, maybe. All the viewers that looked at it for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
I
little
don't know.
flabbergasted by this one. I think it tries to do some kind of Ghostbuster theme, doesn't it? Could that be it?
No, I don't know. It's weird to the max.
It is very strange. It doesn't. Well, the design doesn't quite work for me. It is certainly creative in some way. I don't know. These fins are weird, but pretty cool as a concept. So what do we say?
Since it's for sure creative use of all the fixtures, I would say it's alright, but it doesn't fit any themes. I would give it a 4.
I give it a 4, yes.
Yep. Okay, I agree with the 4 actually. And now we have Schmeez. Okay, another car that doesn't score in anything. What does it do? What is
It
this
burns
car?
a lot of fuel.
Very
Yes.
much.
It
It
has
also is knocking,
one-
for sure.
1,120 horsepower. And it's knocking. What the hell? Does it get any better when it's not knocking? Just one drop of ignition timing does it. Lots more power. Yeah, it doesn't improve things much. But what? What? This is like it's like a sleeper or something.
The design is...
It's sleepy, yes.
It's
Yeah.
very
I
sleepy.
I can
Very
fall asleep looking at
It
this
looks
car.
like a Volkswagen Transporter in the front.
Yeah, but I think
It's
that's
very
the
boring and
concept of this crazy car.
Could
that
be,
it's a
could be.
sleeper car. But well, the tires are sticking out and giving it away, I guess. But it's just not that creative at all.
Yeah, even for a sleeper, I would expect a little bit more care design. Careful design, even if
Agreed.
it's a sleeper.
Agreed. So no, this is just a 2 for me.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah, okay.
Next up, Cool K. Alright, what do we have here? 1952 hypercar. Interesting. 518 horsepower at the... no, that's the engine, not at the wheels. But still, that's mighty impressive. Very, very heavy. This is probably a land speed record vehicle, the way it looks from stats. And... it's very silver.
It's chrome.
It looks like polished aluminium, like
Yeah.
the
It's for a super slick body surface to make it
faster.
super aerodynamic.
Yeah, right. Okay. So basically a road / land
Yeah.
speeds production car record breaker thing, I guess. But for that,
Yeah.
it would have too little power. You would take like an old airplane engine or something for that kind of thing.
12-liter V12.
But yeah, still. Okay. Okay. What do we think about it?
There's nothing.
It's an
Ordinary.
interesting approach. It's not creative or not crazy enough,
Yeah.
I would say.
To me, it's a meh +1 for the stats, which are like extreme hyper.
Yep.
Okay.
Dead Puncher Toy. Okay, what do we have here? 1956. What? Muscle Premium.
Something.
Something GT Premium Utility Sport. Awful scoring. Well, the stats aren't there. 184 horsepower. Very low engineering time, that's good. Okay, let's take a look. Oh!
It's a bus.
Oh,
That's quite cool.
it's really cool.
It's a cool crafted car.
To me,
It's
it looks
very well
like
done.
like a tour bus almost, like a fancy little tour bus.
Considering the equipment like luxury interior, phonograph radio,
Okay.
it is a tour bus.
Also, it's a very American themed car.
Yeah.
I like it. It fits.
It reminds me some kind of like a mini camper van, something like that. Motorhome.
Yes. Okay, I definitely like it overall. What do you guys say about it?
I like it.
It's not bad. It's like
Very
it.
much, yeah.
So, scores?
Haha.
That's quite hard to say.
I think I'm settling around a 7. A high 7, probably.
Oh, that high.
Because
Okay.
I
Yeah, the
really
design
like the
is good.
design.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the design worth... Okay, a 7. Probably not more than a 7, but a solid 7.
Even
It's
with
really
those
hard.
absolutely terrifyingly bad stats.
I see it like a mini motorhome or something like that. And I don't think there are... there isn't any demographic for that.
No, that's
I
true.
have to
to
take a
me-
look to the stats.
I mean,
It is not very drivable. It has comfort. It has prestige. I don't know.
I know what you want to achieve here, but or like not achieve, what you mean here, but it's not quite drivable. The comfort is not quite there because the engine is not smooth. And stuff. It's stuff like that. I mean, cool. Sure, it could make a motorhome, but the stats overall are just not fitting for a motorhome or tour bus.
I mean, the design definitely is very good to me, but for the stats, a -1, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
I say
Okay.
6. What do you say?
Okay,
It's a
then.
6.
Okay.
All right. Hello there. A 3,000 horsepower car with just. Okay, please, Felix. Are you on duty?
What?
Calculate
Yes,
how many
yeah.
years it takes to engineer. 5,446 months.
Not this year.
Okay.
Not next year.
That's
but in
accurate.
around 450 years, you can get
that
this car
sounds
in your
that sounds
dealerships.
about right. Okay.
Maybe it's this car dealer on a Tesla dealership on Mars. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yes.
But
Okay,
probably it's around there.
Let's just quickly take a look at the design, and I think we can instantly throw it in the bin.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
The engine sticking out at the rear, that's the problem with the game. Ignore that. But, yeah, no.
It doesn't
It's
help.
the most
even if-
boring concept car I've seen in a long time, and I've seen many. Anyway, let's head on to the next one. It's a 1. Is it a 0? It's actually a 0, right?
0.
Yeah, we can give it a 0.
Martin PL66. Okay, what do we have here? It is a 2003 car, and the naming implies that it is a Need for Speed Underground car. Okay, well, the stats are somewhat there. Not great, definitely not great. It could be a lot better. But drivability and sportiness, it has that. Alright, okay. Engineering time, not too bad. All in moderation. And design?
I mean,
God.
it looks absolutely atrocious in some way, but
Dodge Neon.
Dodge.
think about it.
Dodge.
Dodge Neon. It's the
Yeah.
Acura RSX.
Oh my
Doog.
God.
Doog Neon.
See, while the design looks
Ah, that's
absolutely horrible,
cool. Yeah, it's
so
awful
cool.
and awful. It's awful and awesome at the same time.
Yes, because it captures what you actually did in 2000 and when was Need for Speed Underground series? 2004? 2005?
Yeah.
That's what you
You try
freaking
to
did there.
place the text on the rear as well as the badge. Doesn't quite work with automation, but okay, we see that it would work. Like the underground
Oh wow!
text on the
Oh
rear.
yeah,
Almost.
yeah.
Almost works.
If you zoom perfectly, it fits fine.
God, it's
It's an excellent car. I love the idea.
Yeah, the
And
idea
if you
is awesome.
look at the engine, it's the whole theme pulls through.
Yeah.
Nice.
No,
I like
that's
it.
correct. Yes.
The
Okay.
arrangement of
The
decals.
Fast and the Furious revived.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys say for score?
I don't know. 7, 8? It's so hard.
For me, probably it will be a 6 because yes, it is well made, but it's a little bit. It's a strange. It's
It's
loud.
absolutely crazy. I love it.
No, I think this is actually this is at least a 7 to me. Just look at the use of the
Yeah.
mountains badge
Yeah,
on
the
the
decals
side.
are awesome.
The decals is amazing.
Oh, that's the mountain decal.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's so good.
cool.
So no, to me it's definitely at least a 7. Yeah, I would
Yes,
also
I
I
fully
would
agree.
also consider an 8, but a 7.
Hey, mate. No 8. It's a 7 for sure.
okay.
Mycon P7. Okay, what do we have here? A luxury premium vehicle, 2020. 80 comfort, 90 prestige, 90 safety basically, 961 horsepower out of, that's not maximum size no, but it's very large. 15.7 liter V12. Okay, let's take a look. Okay,
can
retro throwback thing.
Yes. You remember
It's more a retro throw up for me.
Throw up,
not
okay,
a throwback.
you remember the propeller one?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the propeller. The
Überflieger,
horrible
which
one.
means overachiever, basically. The design doesn't overachieve to me, for sure. Quite like the rear.
It overachieves in the retro styling.
How can you say
retro.
you like the rear?
Oh, I do like the rear for the
Yes,
retro
I
style
think so,
of the blinkers, especially. I do think it's very busy. I wouldn't give it more than a 5 or 6, but like the rear itself. But I see his theme there. I mean, it's a crazy category after all. So
Yeah, but
I like the idea. It's
this
not
is
bad.
not crazy.
I like
This is stupid. For me, it's a 3,
okay.
not more than a 3.
I
I'm
would
fine
say
with giving it a 5. Actually.
yeah, I'm tending overall to a 5. So it would be a 4 in combination.
Yeah, I can accept a 4. Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Mr. Whopper. Alright, what is this? 1946? Light delivery? Basically no stats. Although 1946. It has a decent amount of drivability for those days. And pretty lightweight. 60 horsepower. Basically no engineering time. That's good. Okay, design. Oh, the aliens have landed!
What is this? Like really, what is this?
The only thing I like, I have to say, is the custom windows he put into the van.
Yeah. You can look inside.
Yes, that's pretty cool. But anyway, what do you guys say as Mark here?
I would like to say, what the hell?
But, I'm very
It's
close to a
close.
0.
Very close to a 0.
But I give it a 1.
For
because
the
the
windows,
stuff for the livery-
windows, I give it a 1. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
that's-
1.
For the windows, a 1.
All right. Nafta. Okay, what do we have here? It's a 2015 car. It doesn't score in anything. Hypercar with 108 horsepower hypercar that uses 3.7 liters. So something has gone ridiculously wrong in this design. It's quite hard to put the finger on what it is before seeing the actual car. Pretty high sportiness for that low power, that's for sure.
Look at the fuel consumption.
Yeah, 3.7 liters per 100 k's.
3.7
That's
liters.
very low. Especially considering a somewhat reasonable engineering time on this. Yeah, it's alright. Anyway, let's take a look.
Okay, the paint is horrible again.
Oh, wait, the fixtures
those-
haven't... Oh no, I thought the fixtures
No,
hadn't settled.
It's a foldable blinker.
foldable blinker. What the hell?
I like the idea, like when
Oh,
you blink.
yeah.
Who
when
gets
you
that
blink,
idea? That's ridiculous. Okay.
It
well,
would be quite ridiculous. You put your indicator on the right and it would flap open, flap closed. Like clock, 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 clock. It would be weird.
yeah, okay. Well, what do you say overall? Scores?
2, 3.
3. Yeah, 3. 3. I can.
3 for the weird concept of making it very fuel efficient and making it a
12,000.
hypercar with only 108 horsepower.
It's
Yeah.
carbon fiber, 12,000 RPM, red line. So
Yeah, it's quite ridiculous. Okay. So what was it? A?
3.
3.
3. Yeah, I agree. Next up, Nick. Alright. So, 2009. Kind of family-ish car with 300 horsepower. Track Sport. Okay. Doesn't
Oh
quite
my God.
have the stats for track. Not that great stats. Let's have a look at the design.
It's reused.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have seen
it's
that. We've seen that before.
It's his SUV.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, well that's weird. This is not creative nor crazy. I shall give it a 1.
1.
Yeah.
Reweb 84. Oh wow, the scoring is absolutely abysmal. It's a 2017 hypercar? Yeah, hypercar. Over 1,000 horsepower. Absolutely atrocious engineering time. Over 110 years. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And anyway, so nothing more to say about these stats, I guess. Design? That design is
Okay.
bad, but this isn't the concept car category. It's the crazy car
Yeah.
category. As a
It
concept,
could fit
it's really
could
nice.
perfectly fit
Yeah.
into the 2025 concept.
Yeah,
For sure, that would score really.
Yeah, but
I'm not feeling it for
it's not a
creative.
premium, of course. So
yeah, it's not a premium. I
okay.
like it.
Yeah, the design is good. The rear?
Mhm.
Ah, also cool.
Yeah,
Yes,
This is a good design.
it is.
it is. Yes.
So the question is to me: is it a 7-1 or 6-1? I would tend to a 7-1.
7 minus
7
1.
minus 1 seems fair.
Next up, the Killer Noob. Okay, what do we have here? That is a really, really bad hypercar without sportiness. I don't get it. What is this supposed to be? Let's have a look at the No, markets don't have. Let's look at design. It's way too long engineering time too. Not that extreme. Oh, maybe it's another hypermiler with some
fine.
sportiness or something. The tires are tiny. What do you think about
7.2
the-
liters is not a hypermiler.
No, it
No,
isn't.
it isn't.
So what the hell is this?
I don't get it.
Terrible
for
idea.
Then, yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
accurate. The design is no more than a meh, and definitely not crazy. Apart from the
Yeah,
tiny
give it a
wheels.
3.
Yeah, a 3. Okay. The Roadrunner 36. All right, what is this? We have a city car, fun budget, very budget car, very cheap, very light on the engineering time as well, or well, reasonably light. 63 horsepower in 1993. Okay, this better be a really small car. 900 kilograms. Yeah, okay, it is. So, what do you think?
It's
Cute.
peak. It's a cute looking one.
Yeah. So, what is creative or crazy about this one?
I think it's some way a key car, because like 660cc
Ah,
engine.
yeah, it's a key car. Right.
With
Turbo,
63 horsepower.
powers. Yeah, so it tried to be a key car. So
Original key car. The
Hmm.
Bob Turbo. But like
Very Honda Turbo-esque.
yeah, but
yeah, and I'm not getting it.
Honda
It's- I
Civic
mean,
Turbo.
it should be creative or crazy, but it's
it's
think
there are
it
some
kinda
interesting
misses-
things.
Yeah.
But
And the design is solid. I
Yeah.
think. But
it's a
it's
solid
kind of
design.
missing
I
the
would
category, isn't it?
I would even consider it good design. It's creative on its way. It's not crazy
No.
though.
It's not crazy.
It's not.
No,
It's not
exactly.
a requirement maybe, but I don't know.
So we have decent to good stats. We have a design that is good. And we have missing the category.
Mm.
So what do we do with it? Is it a 4 or 5 then?
A 5. I would give it a 5.
Probably for the efforts, I give
Okay.
it a 5.
Next up, Title Guy 1. Okay, so here we have a kind of hyper supercar thing. Scores pretty well in the stats. 1,200 kilograms, quite expensive. Okay-ish engineering time for what categories it goes into, and 460 horse. Okay, let's have a look. Whoa, okay.
Ah,
Oh, a retro rollback.
Yeah,
Oh.
2020 design, retro throwback. I like the altering rear taillights there.
Oh, they're cool.
mhm.
Although
like
their
the wing.
alignment is weird.
Yeah.
Puts me off.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the central brake lights.
Yep. That one is cool. Also, diffuser on the rear.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's nicely crafted. Almost missed that. Yes.
Yeah, because it's so. It looks so good and so.
Things I don't like is the wing.
Yeah, the wing is off in the rear.
It's the handle you grab on.
What I do
Yeah,
like is the
probably.
automation logo in the front with the wings. That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
combination. Anyway, so what do we say?
At least it's crazy. Oh, the side vents are nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they are.
Cool. I could live with it being a 6. It's a good
Yeah.
design.
yes.
That is exactly what I wanted to go for too. So 6. Unholy Saint, 1987. Oh my, what is this? An absolutely terrible scoring car, hypercar category in 1991. 537 horsepower, engineering time way too high, and let's take a look at the design. We tried to fix it as
a
best as
Mazda
possible, but
787 ripoff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
that's
Chinese ripoff.
yeah, that's not good looking at all. We tried to fix the morphs as best as possible. The real arches were popped in all the way, so this is probably not quite as it was designed, but we don't see how it would become much better than this.
I cannot give it more than a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I would tend towards a... Oh, that's hard. Well, the stats are... Oh, yeah, the stat now. A 1, okay. Convinced me easily. That's a 1. Next up, Weasel. Okay, well, this is a hypercar. A hypercar that will never see the light of day with 806 months worth of engineering time. In 2017, okay, 2,500 horsepower. Well, that is why the engineering time is so high. So maybe it still works. Anyway, let's take a look.
No.
This wing is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, a wing mounted in the flatbed. That's something new. Okay. It's some kind
It's not
of
a
drag
thing.
car thing, like dragster. I wouldn't know
Could
which
be, but
which class
you
it
wouldn't
would
get
go
any.
into.
You wouldn't be getting any serious downforce unless at least reach 200.
I don't know. Doesn't really matter for a car like this. It supposedly is getting. Oh wait. It's
It is
getting-
crazy,
It sure is crazy. So, what do you say?
It's crazy.
but I think a crazy in a stupid way.
It's a solid craziness.
Mm.
But
Yeah. Huh.
yeah,
5.
yeah.
This is so difficult. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
solidly
Do I have
crazy.
one? Do I have one? Do I have a score for me?
5. Maybe
5.
5. Maybe a 6.
Yeah,
I don't
I would
know.
say it's a 5. It's a
Okay,
solidly awful design. And last but not least, Yak Fate. Okay, well that are some awful stats. It's 1982. Has 300 horsepower. Good engineering time. Reasonably lightweight, okay. And let's take a look at the design.
It's a groupie rally.
It's a rally
Yeah,
car.
it's a rally car.
Okay.
And very well made.
Wow.
This is, I think, the same car we saw in the 70s, but the
Yes.
Group B version of it.
Yes. Yes, that's probably the case.
I like it.
I love it.
Oh, and
It is-
also the decals are properly made so that they are not mirrored on the other side.
Mm-mm.
That's good.
Properly well done.
Oh, the rear is nice. Like we also said for the 70s car. Yeah. Oh, this is a good rally car.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Love it.
off-road
what-
tires and everything.
Yes. So what do you say?
I think it deserves an 8 for me.
It does deserve an 8.
With those stats, it's a 7 for me.
And
This is
but-
even if you build a race car, why that shit? It doesn't even have sportiness.
Well, it has chunky off-road tires. I mean, I'm not
Okay.
probably expecting.
yeah, because it changed to
Put
medium.
on
or
the other tire
sport.
compound on it. See if it gets any better.
Yeah, I don't think very much.
Track gets 20 better.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. It's 30s. Yeah,
Not extraordinary,
It does
but-
get a bit more drivability and stuff, so it's not that okay.
Also, the engine tuning, I mean, it's a Group B turbo tuning, so...
Yeah, right. That would also reduce it. Okay, that makes it tricky. But still, I think the stats are too bad for Nate. Yeah.
a 7 then, okay.
A 7 then.
I can accept a 7.
Okay.